welcome. And you are listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. We are your nightcap of comedy. I am your host, Mr. James John, and we got a damn good show for you guys tonight. As always, I'm joined in studio with my brother, my partner in crime, Mr. Miguel Colon. Don't you forget about the junior because he knows who his daddy is. That's right. And we got a very special guest with us. She's part of the family. She is a therapist and she's a comedian. And you know her from the Pillow Fort podcast. Miss Aimee LaCour is back for us to terrorize and torture once again. Aimee, thank you for being here, sweetie. Your family must really miss you when you're with us.
Are you calling me a bad mom?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
You haven't seen
Are you
your
calling me a
child in
bad
how
mom?
many weeks?
Yes,
All
Your
right.
Honor. I believe that's what I was saying.
Why is the lawyer on this show too? Why is the lawyer here?
Aimee, I'll answer that question. First of all, my client didn't have to speak. Aimee, you cook with 0 spices for your child, correct?
I'm not
You make
telling you
boiled
these things.
chicken. You make boiled. Your Honor, permission to treat the witnesses hostile. I swear to God, bitch, if you don't answer this question.
I gotta stop telling y'all my business. I swear.
You tell us
I gotta-
all your business, all of it.
You're a bad
problem.
therapist because
No,
I've never really got to talk to you about anything, but I know all your problems.
Yes.
I can imagine I would sit down in your chair and I'd be like, Aimee, I got some stuff to unpack today. You'd be like, hold that thought. Let me tell you what happened to me.
Wait 1 minute. I'm making some crock pot tilapia. Just 1 minute.
I'm microwaving up some tuna steaks.
Listen, you know what? Grumpy's Underground Lounge. They had
Yes.
crock pot tilapia one night, and I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it.
Listen, that's called a didgeridoo puke when you're like,
Miguel, I'm not a lawyer, but doesn't that constitute as a terrorist act? Tilapia in a crock pot? Isn't that some kind of law?
James,
being
glad you
broken?
asked that. As a food lawyer, let me explain something here. Now listen, I might be a simple food lawyer. Just believe in a couple things like apple pie, America, Jesus Christ. But around here in these parts, little place I like to call Low Country, South Carolina, where a man's still a man, we believe that our fish should be fried or grilled.
Not assaulted.
If you're from the Japans, you can make it raw. They got a thing with that. I don't know. There's a lot of nuclear radiation in that energy. Maybe that helps. I don't know. I'm just a simple lawyer. Okay. Only thing I know about Japan is a little Marine Corps base in Okinawa, where I learned and sowed my wild oats and may have 3 or 4 little half-breed babies. But I'm not here to talk about my life. I'm just here to talk about Aimee LaCour and her charges against Grumpy's Underground for serving crock pot tilapia, or as we like to call it, the devil's stew. Now, you must understand that Aimee, as a witness, is a hard witness to believe, considering she probably makes her tilapia in a George Foreman grill,
Yeah,
and seasons it with patience.
Objection.
Overruled.
oh my God.
Crock
Amy's so
pot
funny.
tilapia sounds like it's going to go in the same way it's coming out.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
And there are rumors of orgies.
And you ate it, Aimee. That's the thing. You ate
No,
it.
I didn't eat it.
It's too spicy. Oh, they put salt.
Too many
Ooh.
sauces. Too many sauces.
Can I ask a dumb question, Aimee? You have told us that you're not the best cook. So what does your poor family eat on a daily basis?
They cook. My husband cooks. He's a great cook, and he
Oh.
likes his own food. He likes steak, and I don't like steak.
What?
Yeah, I don't like a steak very much. I like chicken. I like no seasoned chicken.
No skin either, huh?
So
I
tell
can't
me.
have it because of my blood pressure.
So wait. You said you like non-seasoned chicken. So when did you actually buy the Nancy Pelosi cookbook? Like when did you?
I have an Irish.
You got Christy
heritage.
Nome's spice rack at home.
Yeah, it's just it's seasoned with hatred. Like
And
what?
my kid eats like me. Like she has her little spectrum of eating too, where she just
What does
likes
she
things
eat?
not to touch. She likes a lot of fruits and vegetables. She likes
Mhm.
soup. We like a soup. We love a soup.
Oh, so she's
We
gonna
love
have-
a soup. I love a soup too, but it's a good soup. You probably like garbage soups. Soups can be amazing.
Yes, they can.
I love a soup. There was this place on Michigan
Stews are
called
better.
Soups and Stews, and they had every day
Mm.
10 different soups or stews, and that was my favorite place to go. I
Gotcha.
love.
But every
a
day you
soup.
just had the tomato soup, didn't you?
No, I don't like tomato soup. It
You
gives
don't
me
even like
heartburn.
that? The whites are turning on you now.
It gives you agita. You don't like what do you eat? What is your soup that you love?
It gives you agita.
I like the public soups. I like the chicken pot pie. I like a hearty soup.
Okay.
Soup.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
that's
I
not
like a
stupid.
girthy soup.
But you worried me. You was like, oh, my daughter loves soup. I'm like, oh, she's gonna own cats. Like I
Oh yeah, 100%. She's gonna be so happy because I don't shame her.
That's how you touch feet at the library, Aimee.
You would know,
Yes,
Miguel.
this is yesterday's show.
It starts with soup. That's how it
Starts with soup, man. It's a cycle. Like if child services came in your house right now and they were like, "What are you feeding the child? Boiled chicken, soup's okay." They'd pull the cops over to the side and be like, "We're gonna have to destroy the child." and get the ritualistic salts because we gotta cleanse this whole place.
We do a lot of charcuterie. We do charcuterie.
Okay, I
we do
will
lots
say-
of fresh things.
I'm
like
tired of charcuterie. No, I'm tired of charcuterie being considered
Why?
fancy. Because, bro, on some of the worst days of my life, I ate cold cuts and cheese. It's
Amen.
not a fancy. It's not
No.
a fancy meal. It's the
No.
same thing with fondue. I'm like, oh, we eating melted cheese? Yeah, I've been there before. It wasn't a happy day.
No.
Wasn't a happy day.
Yeah.
We using sticks instead of forks. I've been
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun
I
dip.
think maybe that's what it is, Miguel. I grew up pretty poor, and then you just like make things out of ingredients. If you're
No,
an ingredient
Amy. No, I'm
household.
not gonna say that because poor foods come from. This is what we have, so it has to taste good.
Good.
I will say this:
Soul
what
food.
soul food, immigrant foods, like what we
Yes.
consider Italian American food, Mexican American
But
food.
white
all
trash
these.
pour is like
No, man, no,
It's
because
a
I'm
pan.
I grew
I
up
didn't
right.
have it in my house. I didn't have a spice in my house growing up, so I didn't learn how to use them. That's not my fault.
Listen,
Okay.
I know for a fact there's like some Appalachian rabbit stew that knocks. That's made with all types of it's seasonal because you can only get
But
this
I
stuff
wasn't
when it
in
grows.
Appalachia.
There has
I
to
was
be.
in South Orlando doing drugs. What do you want from me?
Amy, your
Okay,
family
wait a
let
minute.
you down, and now you're this cycle.
Wait.
You were
you're
doing
not-
drugs and you weren't eating Taco Bell? Amy, this is
Okay.
ridiculous.
That's right. We went and got Taco Bell. I didn't make my own tacos.
Okay,
I went and got
But
Taco
you
Bell.
just opened the door, and I like to walk through it if that's
All right,
okay, Amy.
let's do it,
You
James.
said when
Let's
you
do
were younger, you were doing drugs. Might I ask a question?
Yeah,
What
absolutely.
drugs was young Amy doing?
Oh, Amy liked that methamphetamine. She
Oh,
liked
thank
that. Let's
God.
go talk to the shadow police.
Oh,
You know?
So you start with your cocaines, and you
God
start
dang! Where'd you
with-
grow up? Miami?
Damn, Amy,
Florida.
you
Everybody did
started
drugs
with
in Florida.
cocaine.
Okay,
And-
okay. I never did cocaine. I'm a native Floridian.
Never.
Never.
Well, you're not a girl. You weren't offered any. When you're a girl, you're offered it a lot, especially.
You
in
can
Florida.
say no. You can
No.
decline. No, you
No.
can't.
No, it's
That'd
not
be
like
rude.
seasoned chicken. It's not bad for you. Amy's
That's
like cocaine's gluten free. It's not bad like bread, James.
Finally, we're on the same page.
So-
No, and we did Molly before it was called that. It was called ecstasy back
Ecstasy,
in the day.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Right.
James's party probably had ecstasy. That's where you had them two dudes dancing. And it was just
Mhm.
flopping around and things knocking on each other like they was sword fighting.
Yeah. Wow, you can't cross the streams. You seen Ghostbusters?
Yeah, bro. You just woke up Zool.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
So
That's how
James,
you-
you didn't party. You didn't go to strip clubs or do drugs when you were young.
I didn't do. Only thing I did, the hardest thing I did was weed. That's it. I like weed and
Look at
listen to hip hop.
you.
Yeah, that's it.
Look at you.
Wu
You
Tang
lived a
saved
nice-
me, bro. Shout out
Wu-Tang
to
doesn't do drugs. No Wu-Tang drugs.
whoa.
Yeah,
First-
Method Man liked them drugs, man. But yeah,
yeah, but you know,
ODB just loves some drugs.
yeah,
Now
he
they're
did.
vegan. One of them's got a vegan restaurant in St. Louis, don't they?
They don't eat pork. I know that Wu Tang don't
pork.
eat pork. No, they don't. They eat fish. And one of them does have a
Tilapia.
restaurant. Yeah, eat crock pot tilapia, son. Wu Tang.
That's gonna come pouring out the eye of Sauron. Whoa, get it out of me. Whoa.
What are we talking about? Do we have a question? I don't even remember what we were saying.
Well, I was
James.
Yeah,
asking you
Amy,
about
here's my
all the
question.
drugs you
Why?
did. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What? Why did? Oh, can I cook? I just.
That's
I
it,
think,
Amy. Amy, why?
Why? I think honestly, if we're gonna get really down to it, now that I understand my neurodivergence and it's not an excuse. but
Oh,
ADHD
blaming it on getting kicked in the head by a horse. Here we go.
my
Here we
ADHD,
go.
I can't remember.
That's right. It was the
recipes.
power lines, Amy. It was the power lines.
I don't like it, so I don't want to do it, and then I don't keep on learning to do it. So I never really learned how to do it, and now I'm too old. It's too late. I don't want to do it.
So when your husband cooks for you guys, you and your daughter eat a certain way and he doesn't. So how does that work? Where's the
He
balance
cooks
come
for
in?
himself, and then we eat girl dinner. We eat like 3 grapes and like a piece of
Nice.
cheese. And
Nice.
then
How
I
is your
like to
blood pressure
graze.
still high?
I don't know. Ice sweets, snacks, ice
Oh,
cream.
are you is that your thing? Is sweets your thing? But you
I
don't got
can bake.
diabetes though.
I can bake. I almost have it. I probably have it pretty soon. Yeah, if I
Well,
don't figure it
do what
out.
Miguel did when he found out he almost had it. He celebrated. So
Yeah.
do that.
Oh, dude, when the doctor told me, he was like, "Hey, man, your A1Cs are at like 6.4." He was like, "That's borderline diabetes." He's like, "We don't got it." That's like, "Here, and I got half AIDS up top, player." Yeah, we out of here, baby. That's like, hey, that's like taking your STD test and then like, unfortunately, sir, you got HPV. That one don't matter to men. Up top. Yeah. Let her deal with it.
The doctor told Miguel that he was almost diabetic, and he said, "Cool, I'm gonna get a Frosty. You want one?"
Yeah, hell yeah. So we're
Yeah.
yeah. You know what? We're good, man. I threw him a couple extra dollars. Like, no, player, that's good, man. Here you go. Keep me at that almost. You know what I'm saying, man?
I know.
You know what's wild? Speaking of health, I'm about to be on that Manjaro, y'all. My doctor's gonna put me on it.
Yeah, you about to get the jab.
Yeah,
you about
man.
to get the jab, baby.
I'm about
Your
to, I'll be
face gonna
looking
get all sunk in.
I told her, I said, I don't want to stop taking it until I look like a Kardashian. She's like,
This is
"Bet,
James.
player." I can't even strip no more.
No.
It won't be stripping,
Dimples.
man. Oh man, it's gonna be bad.
I'm on Ozempic. I started Ozempic like 2 weeks ago, so hopefully we'll be on this journey together.
Aimee.
Yeah, we'll
Get
see.
the O.
We'll see.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I like it. I like
We're working.
How did you get it though? Because I'm really a diabetic, so it's a diabetic medication. That's why I'm getting it. But how did you get it?
I mean, all my stuff like is right up there with it. Like I've been overweight for 10 years. All my numbers are really bad. My cholesterol's are really bad. So, but it's not approved by I got the prescription, but it's not approved by my insurance. So I have to pay out of pocket right now.
Gotcha.
So that's how it got approved.
It's time to start. Hey, better go back to UCF library and start paying people to
Show
touch your
them
feet.
feet. This little piggy wanted to get skinny, and this little piggy needed you, daddy.
Hey, they're gonna pay you, Aimee. Let them pay you.
Listen, Aimee, if you're not scared of needles and you want to lose weight, hair on, baby. $10 a dosage. You're gonna lose weight. You're gonna lose teeth. You're gonna lose friends. Everything.
Will you be my manager, Miguel? Please, my pimp, I guess.
Whoa, Aimee. Hey,
on the radio, on the
wake of Diddy, you gotta know. Listen,
we said everything. We
Miguel
said
Cologne supports legalized prostitution. He doesn't support pimps. I go on record. I support legalized prostitution. I do not support pimps. Lord knows I loved you growing up, man. Your hats and your Cadillacs. But nowadays, looking at it, prostitution should be legal as long as people aren't pimping you.
You could do a W-9 on a pimp. You couldn't you?
No,
but we don't like the whole hierarchy of having a pimp though. Pimps, nah.
But I need a manager. I need a manager.
No, you have a scheduler, man. It's like dispatch. You're like, thank you for calling Aimee LaCour's dispatch. I think I could fit you in about 3:30. And do you plan on busting on face or tatas? Okay. I think I got a coupon for that. You say whatever you want, Aimee. I'm a man in America. Have you ever heard of Nick Fuentes? Okay. You don't even have to say the truth as long as it's sensational.
Have you heard of Nick Fuentes?
No, I haven't. I gotta blow my nose. I'll bring it back.
Oh well, that's extra.
Yeah. Oh. You want a booger bath? Oh man. Oh, that's gonna cost you 75 Sacagawea dollars right there.
Oh my gosh. So I don't know. That's good to know because I do believe that all prostitution should be legal and safe and all that. But I didn't know about
all prostitution, even child. Wow, Aimee, we didn't say that.
Okay, all right.
Whoa,
on that note,
Aimee,
we're gonna take a short break
island.
due to litigation. We'll be right back. Hopefully, Real Last Real Radio.
Yeah,
I'm back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Last on Real Radio 104.1. I'm still your host, Mr. James John. It's Miguel Cologne Jr. And from the Pillow Fort podcast, Aimee LaCour. Learning a lot about Aimee when she was younger. She was into some recreational drugs, doesn't like food with seasoning, and doesn't believe in Jesus. So she's going to hell. So anyway, Aimee, to get us back on.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Well, I have a question for you because you're a therapist.
Yes.
Come on, Aimee. I need this therapy, man. This is what I need. Okay.
Okay. I believe in Jesus. He was a great carpenter.
Reminds me of that time she said, "I love black people. I think everybody should own one." But anyway, Aimee, what I wanted to
Your Honor, I never said that.
you thought it.
Let
But
the record stay.
Oh,
Hey.
first they complained that they all had jobs. Now they complaining they don't have jobs. Pick a lane, people.
What's your question? What's your question, James?
Being a therapist,
Yes.
I know you probably never argue with your significant other, but being a therapist, do you think it gives you an unfair advantage when you're arguing because you'll use like therapy speak at him and like you'll shut him
No.
completely down? Because you could use that power if you wanted to, right?
I've learned how to manage my emotions better than some, I would say.
Okay.
Right. But here's the thing, me and him, I met him before I was a therapist. So we've grown up since I was 19 together. So he's seen me through all these things that I've told you about in the past. So he doesn't respect me like a therapist or a wife.
Gotcha.
Amy's like, you know what? I think you're projecting a lot of your past trauma on me. He goes, hey, I think I seen you pass out in a Waffle House bathroom doing cocaine. So I'm gonna ask you to shut the hell up while I season my steak.
It's true.
And you and my daughter can eat some crock pot tilapia.
I think Miguel's
me and
got
that tone of
cameras
voice.
in my house.
Talk to me in that tone of voice, like me and you haven't broke into a veterans clinic to get ketamine before.
Exactly.
Better watch your goddamn mouth, lady. You talking to the wrong cowboy. I love you.
Think about it.
Put some shoes on. Put some closed-toe shoes, baby. The creepers out
like
there.
You're a comedian, and your wife. Maybe you can't make her laugh all the time, can you?
Nope.
You can't make her laugh. Nope. Michelle, and if you're listening, Michelle, she's so mean. Michelle, she will be the first one to tell any of us.
Yep.
Something wasn't funny.
Correct.
So
I'm gonna go to and Michelle's in the medical profession, so I'm gonna come to her job one day and just heckle like, oh, another patient died, huh? Oh, maybe a good medical professional could save them. But this is what you get for not laughing at my joke about dogs wearing hats.
So
yeah.
So I'm glad that really know you won't respect you. My kid doesn't either. My kid doesn't respect me in that way either. Like I'll try to do the
spare the rod, Aimee. You spare the rod, man.
I don't beat her. But
I had a lot of things to say about my dad when he was not around or earshot or anyone who could snitch hear it. I was like, yeah, that old man thinks he's so bad and tough. And I would hear the floor creak and I was like, he heard us. Go. We got to go. We got to move. We got to move.
This is not a drill. This is what we train for. Move. That's right. So Aimee, you're right. Because
everybody get your bug out bag. Go in the woods.
Bug out bag is funny. My kids growing up, they didn't think I was funny. All their friends thought I was hilarious. Loved to come over and listen to me just tell stupid jokes. But them, they're like, this ain't even funny. I'm like, this is what pays for this house, you little sons of bitches.
Yeah. You like all this food you eating? Huh? Yeah. You like all this food? Guess what? Daddy puts a thong on for this food. Daddy is a sex worker.
I had
a classy sex worker.
Meg. Yeah. I had a wop.
Yeah, that thing is half an apple. Bro. You know how many people would pay to smell Daddy's panties? You know why he doesn't do it? Because he don't want to embarrass you little bastards.
That's your show name, Daddy's Panties.
Daddy's Panties. Ladies coming to the stage. Daddy's Panties. Take these broken wings and learn to fly again. When she comes out dancing to that, you're like, oh, man, it's not going well for her.
No, it's not.
You can always tell how life's going with a stripper by the song she comes out to.
Yeah.
You know?
Daddy's home.
Yeah. Oh. She comes out, the cat's in the cradle. You're like, I'm so sorry. Oh. Hey, little boy, your father home. Cats
in the cradle in the soup.
Now, Aimee, have you ever been
let me ask you this, James. Who do they consider? Oh, I'm sorry. Who do they consider the funniest person in your family? Because I'll answer this. My little sister, Patricia, I would say this too. All of my family is pretty funny. My dad's a really funny guy. My mom is sometimes she's so blunt funny, and it's not unintentional. It's not like she doesn't know what she's saying. My mom will just drop something every now and then. You're like, God damn, lady, like just savage and hilarious. My sister, my youngest sister is definitely like one of the funniest of our family. Who in your family is considered, because they don't respect you, even though I know this. None of them are paying for life with D jokes. I know who wears. I know who wears the funny cap in the family. I stand Team James Young. I've told your children for years they were holding you back.
You did. He
I know
does.
who's
He
funny.
tells them that to their face, Aimee. He's not
But
joking.
who does your family consider the funniest in the family? Because my family's always like, your sister's so funny. I'm like, let her go on stage and say it in front of 1,000 people then, huh?
Right?
I never needed none of you.
I know you throw the table over.
Yeah.
We're at Denny's. What are you doing?
Yeah. And then I come back and I'm like, thank you for paying for dinner, mama.
Love you. I love you so much.
I'll be in the car.
Mama.
Mama.
But who does your family consider the funniest person in your family?
It's weird because I would say it would be Michelle. My family cracks up.
Because they're afraid. They're afraid.
My wife's funny as hell. But
that's a good one, Mama. We shouldn't have food today.
She doesn't want any part of being an entertainer. Like, she won't come on a podcast with me. I begged her to. She won't go on stage. She is funny. She's way funnier than I am. My wife's just funny.
She had good parents, James. She had good parents. Did she have good parents?
2-family household. Her mom's sweet. Dad was my boy.
She doesn't need to fix no holes like us. Like, if you come,
yeah, we want to fill a hole. You are absolutely correct.
Hey, dog, you heard that? You know what's up. You know what's up.
Any person,
an emotional hole.
Hey, man, sometimes they cry.
I would say like 90% of comedians have no dad or a bad dad, honestly.
I was going to ask you, as you're watching a guy perform or a woman, can you kind of like psychoanalyze them?
Always.
Like, do you do that? You find yourself doing it like, oh.
That's why I started my show, not to plug my own show, but that's why I started Psych, because I would go backstage and be like, hey, like, your dad doesn't love you, right? And they wouldn't like that.
They start crying. Oh my God, how did you know, Aimee?
Or like, why do you talk about your wiener? You're stuck in the phallic stage. Like, absolutely, because it's your stage self is your curated most you that you're gonna be. Like, this is what you're presenting to the world, even if it's a joke about socks or no socks. Like, you're really putting your insecurities out there, whether you mean to or not, and it's so telling. Yeah, I can give you a diagnosis
with a couple lines. What would you say about James and I? And I'm not asking you to go too deep into it, but with like a couple lines, what would you say? And you know you're wrong because you're a lady, but what would you say?
I would say that James probably has some attachment disorder stuff about how he attaches to people and some people-pleasing tendencies. I would say that for James.
How did you pick up on that?
My boy, I'd say first of all, my boy James Young isn't a bitch, so watch your goddamn mouth.
And then I would say that Miguel probably has a little bit of narcissistic personality disorder.
Don't you dare talk to a god like that. Don't you dare talk to a god like that.
A little bit of schizotypal personality.
Hey, you hear this, everybody in the room?
That is so funny. Okay. Aimee, I am, because I think you're 100% right when it comes to what I used to be. And I'm going to say this is something that I became painfully aware of. And it's one of the symptoms of what you said, where I will attach myself to people that I shouldn't. Like, they don't deserve what I'm giving them, like the respect, admiration, my friendship. And I've learned
an attachment disorder. Yeah, an attachment disorder is like maybe you found an unhealthy way to attach when you were younger, which I have as well.
Yes,
and then it's
difficult
to understand how to attach to people in adulthood in different ways. And so
is it weird when you finally find a good friend, it freaks you out?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you're scared and you're not comfortable and you're not just like comfortable within yourself. And I have a lot of friends who have like really good parents that don't have that. And then when you grow up without that, you're always like, you don't always trust yourself when you're picking people around you sometimes.
In the past 3 years, I've worked on that. And I can honestly say I'm not that anymore. I found that the people that I was seeking to get validation from were the wrong people at some point. Like, they didn't have my best interest at heart. And I'm like, it was a painful lesson, but it was a good one to learn. And when I learned something like that, I try to go back and teach it to my children. Like, hey, this is what dad went through. Don't make my same mistake.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is like when I became a mom, I had to work on all those things because I didn't know how to teach my kid how to have a relationship, how to talk to humans, how to not just be and I think people pleasing is like a negative term. Like, it's okay to like want to be a nice person, but when you're doing it against your own betterment, then that's when it's a problem. That's when it's a disorder. If you're not thinking about yourself in a way where you're taking care of yourself, that's where it gets to be a problem.
And the crazy part was most of us with that disorder work in the hospitality industry at some point.
Yes. Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Because that's where we can actually excel by being that way because
well, we can control the situation. We know how to control a room. We know how to go to any room and make anybody laugh so they don't ask us questions.
correct. That's what it is. Before you ask me anything, let me make you laugh. So you'll leave me alone.
I will
don't
control the vibe. I will be hyper
correct.
vigilant about the space that I create, and you can't hurt me when I do that.
Gotcha. So I just figured out that I'm gay. So thanks, Aimee.
You're welcome. You're so welcome.
Hey, dog.
We love you. We love you.
Michelle owes me $20.
Will you guys be on Psych and Fringe in May? Will you guys be on my Psych show? Miguel, will you be on my Psych show in Fringe in May?
As a schizophrenic narcissist, I may show up, but then again, I may be a dragon.
That's right. What day is it? What day is
it? Do you think Ken
No,
will do
Ken
it?
won't do it. Ken won't do it. Ken won't do it. No, because Ken, I'll tell you why. Ken is on a real journey right now with his therapy and lots of things he's working out, and he's very happy with how that's going. And it's not something that I think, and forgive me, Ken, if I'm speaking for you, but it's something I believe right now. It's something that Ken is on a personal journey with, and he's been such an advocate to everybody else about it. And I think not taking it lightly, like this is light, but it's not something he would want to do right now, because his advocacy for it right now is really for the idea of men should really stop being afraid of seeking therapy, because if you feel you need it, a good therapist is good. And Ken's been an advocate to that, to all his friends and everything. Yeah. So I think right now
I get to my dates March 27th. Yeah. I get my dates, and then I'll have them on March 27th, and it's not until May, so I'll let you all know as soon as it comes up.
Because I'm taking notes on you too, Aimee. I'm like, that's an interesting question, Aimee. Let me ask you a question about that question, Aimee.
That's so funny. I want to know something. I got a follow-up question, then we'll go to break. Yeah. How did you come to that diagnosis? Because that's pretty good.
Which one, of Miguel's or yours?
No, mine.
The attachment, because I can see it in myself, but every person that I know, I've already got you diagnosed within probably once or twice meeting you usually.
Gotcha.
Sure, Aimee. Let me tell you why you diagnosed me with narcissism, because you could just realize how much better than you are. And everyone sees it.
Tell me more.
Everyone sees it, you piece of string attached to a god.
Tell me more.
Hey, has there been a person that you've met and you went like, oh, they're not okay? Like,
always.
Hey, don't talk about Joe Sentimilla like that. That's my homeboy. That's my homeboy.
Yeah, I mean, I can sniff it out, like, and so I worked at a detox center for a really long time too, and I can tell like what kind of substance user someone is as well pretty quickly. So I mean, I would be in the detox center for literally years, just like you look at somebody and their disorder, their substance use disorder, you learn to do that.
I worked at a pawn shop, so I could tell you what the person's on too.
Same
because
thing.
How willing they're offering me a beach.
Yes.
How quick.
Same thing. That's opioid, probably opioid or crack user. There you go.
And that's the worst one. The opioids are the worst when they fall asleep halfway.
The opioids are the worst.
Wake up. You got the 20 already.
I'm like, wake up. I'm like, wake up. Finish cooking my food. This is Waffle House.
Yeah.
It's in the crock pot. Leave me alone.
All right, everybody. On that note, don't go anywhere. We're going to take a little short break. We'll be right back with more hilarity. Real Laughs, Real Radio 104.1. You are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. If you guys heard the things that we talked about in between segments, you would probably ask us to get canceled and we'd probably see ourselves out. But you are still listening to us, and I'm still with Miguel Colon Jr. and from the Pillow Fort podcast, Miss Aimee LaCour. Now, Aimee, I want people to understand about your show that you actually do, Pillow Fort podcast with Rue, if you will. But before you tell us about your podcast, really quickly, I want you to tell us what you think about Rue. Like you analyze me and Miguel. What do you think about Rue? Because she's such a sweet individual, right? Like this. Like I just see her as like this little kitten that if you say squirrel, she'll look. Like I just think of her like that, just so cute and cuddly.
Right. So I have diagnosed Rue a couple times. She's been on my show, my psych show, probably 3 times. She started it with me, and so usually I give her some ADHDs for sure.
Yeah, she's definitely 100%. Okay.
And then also histrionic personality disorder. That's usually her stage persona. Her stage persona is histrionic.
I remember JJ Fad had a song with that. Histrionic. Histrionic. Histrionic.
Histrionic in the streets.
Histrionic.
Now explain what that means, Aimee.
It means that you like a lot of attention and you use attention to divert from emotions, and it kind of goes into the attachment disorder we were talking before, James. There's also that I've given her that as well. So how my psych show works is I always diagnose the comedians by whatever they do on stage.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't go back into their past or anything like that. It's whatever their character is on stage. That's what I do the diagnosis. So on stage, it's been histrionic, ADHD, and then some attachment disorder for Rue.
Gotcha. All right. That sounds about right, too, by the way. God bless Rue.
I love her.
It must be hard to keep her focused, right? Like, no, Rue, this way, look.
No, she's so interesting. I adore her.
We do, too. I mean, keeping her focused, though.
But I think we're never bored with each other, right? Like, I think that's the thing is, like, we can just talk for literally days and never get bored. And then she'll yell at me and I'll yell at her. And then everything's great. I just love her so much.
Rue actually yells, though? I can't see that.
Oh, my God. She yells at me so much.
Does she really? Oh, I didn't know that about Rue. Now I'm learning some stuff.
She does. It's called corporate Rue, and she'll yell at me when I'm not taking care of myself, when I'm not saying what I want. She'll turn into like an
diagnosing
auntie.
Everybody is what their needs, and yet somebody you diagnose has to help you. Interesting. That's going on my notes. Aimee is a lying bitch. Okay.
I'm so scared to have him on the show. I swear, in a fringe audience, I'm terrified.
Aimee, we're gonna open doors inside of you. I'm going to be like, that's an interesting observation, Aimee. Have you stopped the sheep from crying, Aimee?
I'm going to cry.
Do you hear them?
Now, listen, I had Donald Evans on one time, and he almost broke me because he was in his character, and Donald Evans' character is mean, and he yells, and you can't crack him, and it was hard. It was like one of my first shows, too.
And then he was so calm right after that.
Always like a serial killer.
It's a switch he has. It's crazy to watch, but it's a switch.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And that's who you have on the show. So anytime I have anybody on the psych show, I say on a scale of 0 to 10, like, how real do you want to get? Some people want to get real, some people don't. And then I just kind of let them take the lead on how we do it on stage.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Whenever you get your dates, let me know. I'm going to try to make it out. Because, May is my birthday month.
Mine too. When's your birthday, James?
Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, happy almost birthday. Mine's May 27th. Are you a Gemini or no? You're a Taurus.
I'm a Taurus.
You're a Taurus. Yeah, you're a total Taurus.
I am very stubborn. Like, my wife will tell you, like, if I decide something is wrong or not just, nothing you can say or show me will change my mind. Like, like if I meet anybody and you show me that you're not a good person or you do something slimy, I'm never going to see you another way. There's people that I know that I have to do business with that I think are the hugest jackasses in the world, but you can't convince me they're not. But I have to tolerate this person. Like, once I see you do something.
You're talking about Miguel. You're talking about Miguel right now.
Oh no, Miguel's a god. But no, I'm talking about those people that
Good, Aimee. Good, Aimee. Deflect at this moment. Put it on me. Yes, Aimee. Yes, let the hate, Aimee. Let the hate fill you, Aimee.
Are you the
no,
same way,
I give people too many.
Nope,
I have a problem of seeing the best in people to my detriment. Unfortunately,
I used to be that way, and I'm telling you, past 3 to 5 years changed a lot of how I used to feel about the world. In a better way. I actually feel better about it now because I'm like, this is why I was so stressed out and running into problems, because I'm letting the wrong people in. Once you stop that, life's so much better. And when you really stop giving a F about what people think, you're free.
I love that.
So I'm here for you, Aimee. I got you, girl. I'm gonna help you.
Look at y'all helping me.
I got you, girl.
You're my emotional pimps. Thanks, friends.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. You called a black man a pimp. Really?
Funny how you would do that, Aimee. Funny how that's what you would see. He's not an equal therapist to you.
Yeah.
You see, you're a therapist.
Did he go to college?
James is an emotional pimp.
Yes, I did.
You see that, James? Instantly, Aimee sees you not as an equal,
or
as a colleague, but as some sort of thuggish criminal taking advantage of her.
But I told you that I think a pimp should have their place in society.
Yes, Aimee. That's very interesting that you have positive opinions about somebody who controls a woman.
Yeah,
I get it, Aimee.
It doesn't have to be women.
Because that's what you seek.
Anybody.
That's why you diagnose us.
It's not gendered.
You seek control. Interesting.
You want to be dominated.
Interesting.
That's weird. Okay. That's why you don't wear socks when you put shoes on. I get it.
It's none of your
interesting.
business.
Yes, Aimee.
That's none of your business. I want to be dominated.
Aimee, I'm gonna go ahead and write you a prescription for 50 cc's of shut the hell up.
Give that.
I just see Aimee go. No, she likes to be dominated. The guy's like yelling. It puts the spices on the chicken. I can't,
guys. I can't understand anyone who like wants to be dominated. I'm like, how good is your life going? Because I'm generally always dominated. I'm dominated by customer service for Spectrum. You know, like you want to be humiliated? Try to go ahead and call Spectrum. Sorry, that's not your password. Okay, but I'll give you the credit card number I'm using, and I owe you. Yeah, no. I'm like, I'm trying to pay you. I'm trying to pay you. Why do I have to give you my password to pay? Sorry, buddy. Sorry. I'm going to cut your internet now. No, I haven't got my morning wake in.
Internet.
Stupid little baby. Stupid idiot baby.
I love in my life when people try to tell me, like a woman be like, James, I bet you're one of those guys that really doesn't respect women and you like treat your woman. I'm like, if you met my effing wife, I'm like, I don't do nothing wrong at my house. I don't dominate.
And all y'all, like, if I can be real on real radio, y'all treat me like a normal person, and a lot of comedians don't do that to me, unfortunately.
What do they treat you like?
Like an old lady or a mom or like a hindrance. Like, you guys have never done that to me or Rue, so.
Like an old lady. You're like, what are you, 41? You know, like an old.
Think about it. Like, I started comedy later, so there was a bunch of like 18-year-olds at the mics, and I would show up, and they're like, "Oh, mom's here." You know what I mean? And they wouldn't talk to me. So,
but then you're the mom who doesn't make good snacks.
I have no value to them. They can't have sex with me. I'm not gonna feed them, right? So there's no value for me to be. That wasn't funny because I
interesting, James. Aimee is a victim. You, as a black man, though, are powerful. But Aimee, as a sockless white woman's a victim.
I can't
Man, I can't wait for this show. We're gonna get deep.
But I understand what you're saying. I go to a mic, you know I'm the oldest person there, right? Like at this point. Like I've become that elder statesman. So when we go, I've just given up on trying to relate. I'm old. I embrace that.
But you don't know that when you're starting, right? Like, you've been in the biz for a long time. When you start later, it just takes a long time to understand how to navigate that. And again, you can tell like dudes that don't have a problem with women, and you can tell the ones that totally do. And y'all just have
the cool ones.
The cool ones. I will say that the rules have changed since we all started comedy. When I started comedy, people were starting in their 20s. Now teenagers are starting comedy. Like that's the normal age. So you say that you were a little older. How old were you when you started? Like,
I didn't start stand up until 38, 36.
That's later.
You've only been doing stand up for a couple years now, huh?
About 5 to 6 years. I did improv first because I was so scared to get on stage. So I've been doing that for like 8 years.
Ew.
Says the man doing Frodo all day. I don't want to hear it.
Ew. That's called being a cool dude, Aimee.
That's what that's called.
I love improv so much, and you know it. Oh. So I was always too scared to get on stage. I wouldn't do it. So
and improv is usually a group, so you feel like you're not alone. All right, got it. So when you first took that leap on stand-up, what made you do it, and how did you feel the first time?
I got so depressed that I wasn't doing it, because I told y'all I've loved stand-up since I was like 6 or 7 years old. I've always wanted to do it. I got to the age where I was like, if I don't do this now, I am always going to regret it. So I just made myself get up there and go to an open mic, and I went to Bush. I got really drunk. I got purple pie mouth, and then I wanted to cry, and I bombed terribly.
Whoa, what's purple pie mouth?
That's that one thing you got to take that cream for.
When you drink red wine and your teeth get all purple and it looks like
purple pie mouth coming to the stage. Purple pie mouth.
Hey, I can empathize with you as a white woman, Aimee, because some white woman behavior I do like.
Yeah.
What's that place I went to? Grape and Vine?
Oh, I saw that. Did you like it?
I had 3 of them. I had 3 of them. Miguel, remember I told you?
Yeah.
Miguel, have you ever heard of a wine of icy? He's like, what are you talking about, Jay?
Bro, I was like, James, man, the council finds out about this, man.
They're going to take my car, bro.
Yeah, man.
Aimee, it was slushy. So good.
They're so good. A wine slushy, yeah.
So damn good. I was like, you white.
They're good for a long drive.
They are.
Drinking and driving, nothing like it in Florida. So
is it really drinking and driving if it's ice form? Like it's
true.
Yana, maybe them kids the bus stop should be closer to the house. Have we thought about that?
Oh my God.
Have we thought
Have
about
you
that?
thought about that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What? I'm just a simple wine lawyer.
I'm just a simple wine lawyer. Spent a little time in Italy with them eye ties. Love them eye ties. Don't share a hat with them, though. Very greasy. But as a wine lawyer, I'm just saying, I think kids are slower nowadays. Look at these school shootings. Not in my day. They'd have been out. We need to talk to the coaches.
Oh my God. This is what's wrong with us, man.
That's true.
Is it wrong with us? Oh God, guys. Before we run out of time, where are you guys going to be performing? Upcoming dates so people can come out and support you.
Hey, Aimee, I'm going to let you go first.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support, emotional pimp Miguel. I'm gonna be at S Sandwich every first and third Saturday at Bull and Bush Pub, 9 p.m. No cover, and it's always a really fun time.
I'm gonna come down there, Aimee, because I hear that it's always a great time, and I never make
always
it down.
Have a spot. Both of you always have a standing spot anytime you want to come out.
I live down the road from there, Aimee. I live over here downtown Orlando.
Anytime you want to come, just text me. And
I didn't say that, Aimee. I didn't say that.
You're gonna come. Miguel, will you please come? This sounds weird now. See, I can't be nice and I can't be mean to him. James, can we move on?
I know what's gonna happen. Me and Miguel are gonna go, but we're also gonna find a good place to eat because that's what we do.
I'll take you. James, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Got you. I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Aimee, we bond over food, me and Miguel, and we love to get good food. Oh God, food with seasoning in it. It's weird. We like that.
We'd invite you, but we don't. Yeah, you.
I'll have some parsley. I'll eat your parsley off your plate.
Oh my God, parsley!
the least important green ingredient. Whenever they're like, we're to add a little parsley, I'm like, why? It does nothing.
Nothing.
It's fresh.
We're gonna add it for color. I'm like, I don't DEI my food.
That's true. That is true.
No, anytime y'all want to come up, literally, I'd always love to have you.
We'll come through. We'll bring Ken with us and get some Jordanian hot dogs.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Oh,
they're pronounced hot dogs.
Oh, Miguel, where are you gonna be coming up, man?
I am going to be at March 22nd. I will be at Side Splitters in Tampa.
Nice. With Mr. David Jolly.
With Jake Ricka and David Jolly.
Jake Ricka coming home. That's nice, man. I'm gonna try
Jake
to go to that.
Ricka's gonna be here this weekend too, right now.
Nice, man. Nice. I will actually be next week. I'm going to be back in Point Siena. I'm going to be going back to where I used to live, doing a show at Mama Romano's Italian restaurant. Can't wait to get there. I believe the show is already sold out, which is cool because I like when there's an audience that paid to get in there. So thank you guys so much for listening to us on behalf of myself, Miguel Colon Jr., and from the Pillow Fort Podcast, Miss Aimee LaCour. As always, thank you for being here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. But before we do that, Miguel, tell them what to do.
Take your ass to bed.